Hello, in the first video that I did, I was looking at the D shape and how handy that was for soloing. There's a couple of other chords that I'd like to show you. The first is a C7th, and if you move that up 2 frets, it becomes a D, 2 more frets, it becomes an E, and so on. So this is very handy for when you're picking. So it's great for things like that. Also the C minor chord. Now if you don't play it as a bar chord and just play the top 3 strings, it's very handy for solos. I'll give you an example of a track called Rock Rock by a singer called Johnny Powers. This came out as a B-side to Long Blonde Hair in the 50s, and it's a great song, and it's a great solo, and this is a perfect example of how you can use this chord. It's in the key of E. But the first part of that solo is using this minor chord, but you're playing it where the D shape would be if you was playing in E, on the 4th fret. So you're playing the C minor shape with your index finger on the 4th fret, and you're moving the whole chord up 4 frets. When you go to the A, you're moving your index finger down a fret, so it's now on the G, and your little finger is pressing down on the E on the 7th fret. And that's a very handy tip to learn, because that can be used all over the neck. If you're in the key of A, and again you find your D shape to play the A chord, you can then play that minor there. For doing those sort of solos. And I'll play a solo now in the key of A, which I use that shape in a couple of places. So there's a couple of places I used it there. The first part of it was when I went to the E. Instead of playing an E chord, I went to that minor and I played it as an E minor. And what I did there was a little bit of a technique which I use an awful lot in many solos, where you're using the pick to pick down on the 3rd and 2nd strings, and you're picking up with your middle finger on the 1st string. Putting in a little hammer on there as well. based around that minor chord there. And again, if you're in A and you play your D shape where the A is, and you play that minor, you can solo around that. So it's very handy for that sort of thing as well. So yeah, I hope that's all come in handy, and great little tip to learn.